Alright, good morning. It's Friday morning. We're back on the 38 Dodge. We've got the brake pedal all in, the brake assembly's all in, master cylinder, brake booster, that's all in. It's not connected to anything except the brake pedal. We got the proper throw, we got the linkage all made, the bell cranks, we got all that. We got the accelerator pedal, we got that in. So now we got to make it steer. So we started out, the steering column was, I think, 36, 38 inches long, somewhere in that neighborhood. Can't remember exactly. We had to shorten it to 16 and a half. That was the measurement we come up with. I'll show you that in a minute. And then we had to come up with a system up under the dash to hold it all in place. So we went through all the parts bins that we have, miscellaneous stuff. Blake did most of it. Give credit where credit is due. He's the hoarder of the bunch. So he brought me over this, and we thought maybe that, let me get a chunk of the old one here. This is one of the pieces we cut out. Thought maybe that might work, and it looked like it might, but I don't like it. So we threw that out. And we tried this monster. We thought, well, we'll go underneath, but we can't do that because it would block the shift lever where it comes out of the side of the column. So we threw that away. Next, we determined that these two are no way we could use that. Then we thought, well, this one here, this might be good, but it's a little sloppy in there. Here they say, really chuck that out of there. Then we come up with this little jewel. Ah, look at that, huh? Fits nice, doesn't wiggle around. But, there again, we're back into the, where the shift lever comes out. This is way too wide right here. So we figured out we're going to use that. Then we come up with this one. Now that little trimming would have gone up underneath there. We would have missed the opening for the shifter. But it's ugly. And I didn't like it. Neither did he. So what we've come up with is a hose clamp. Muffler clamp, excuse me. I keep calling it a hose clamp, I don't know why. Anywho. So, now we've missed our opening over here on the side, under the dash. And this here is all you're going to see. Everything else that we tried, you would see it. And we didn't want that. So we come up with that. Now we got to come up with a bracket to hold it from here up under the dash. So I held things in place, mapped out this little jewel. Just a little cheap little cardboard bracket. See? Like that. Now we get welded to that, there, and then this part will get welded up under the dash to another bracket that we have to support the dash. So, I come up with that. Next you got to make it out of metal. So I grabbed some 16 gauge, and we're going to put it in there like that, and then it's going to look pretty. Now I'll take you over, I'll show you what we got. I don't know if you're going to be able to see much of it. It's up under the dash. It's going to be behind the cluster. Nobody's ever going to see it, but I'll know it's there. So, let me take you over and show you what we got. Alright, there's the column. You can see down underneath there. I'll show you what I was talking about, the hole for the shifter linkage right in there. Oh, I got to lay down here. Alright, right here is where your shifter linkage comes out. So we can't block that. But if you see right up above it, we got all of this here, all this bracing. Can't go anywhere. Alright, down in there you see the hose clamp. And get around here. Hope you can see that. Kind of hard to get a light in there. That's where it's going to be. You can see the top of the hose clamp there. Muffler clamp, excuse me. I'll get called out on that one. Alright, let me see if I can get some lighting and get that other piece held in place. Alright, so we got the steering column in place. Cut the length. I'm going to cut it right in here. Got 3 tacks. Ouch! Hit my head. Now we got this bracket up here, which is all heavy duty. And we got that there. See that? Pretty much the way it's going to go. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to tack that in there like that. First we're going to take it apart, put it on the bench, and do a little welding. Alright, I'll give you a quick little update. This is what the bracket looked like. And we got it all ready to go in. So, had a little gusset there to give it some strength. Put a 1/4 inch hole in the side of it. So we got, these holes do have a purpose. Just in case we got to run wires through them. And this little hole here, that's for putting a clamp to hold everything. So it does have a purpose. We didn't just do it to do it. Well, maybe I did. Who knows? But anyways, let's get it put into place. Good morning, this is Friday. And it's going to be the last day I'm going to work on the 38 Dodge 4-door. She's headed to the garage, another garage, where you can work on it at home. He wants to clean up the interior and everything. But before you left, I thought I'd give you a run-by of what we've done and what we're going to do today. So today, we're going to take all the hood and what fenders are on it off, and the front grille. We're going to pull the motor, the transmission out of it. We're going to leave that here. The rest of it will go to his garage and storage unit. But, let me show you what we've got done. We've got the dash all done. It's a 1953 Mercury gas pod. It's a 52 Lincoln column that we've modified.
And wheel.
And wheel. The wheel is not what's going to be on here. It's going to be a smaller steering wheel. Not too much smaller, 2 inches smaller. We're going to make that. But in the meantime, down here, this column got over 30 inches long, and I shortened it right here, cut it apart, and welded it back together. And then we shortened all the rods to go down through and everything, hooked it up to this, which goes to a steer clear, comes all the way down to the floor, out that way, towards the front of the car. And then we added our brake lever. We designed and built this. It's got a bell crank up in there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but heim joints. We got all that. We got power brakes now. We're going to have power steering. And that's about it in here. He's roughly figured out what all these little levers are going to do. So there's 2 here and 2 on the other side. This one I think is going to open the glove box. So we're going to pull the caddy motor today. The seat, of course, needs reupholstering for some reason. I don't know why. I kind of like it, but he doesn't. So we'll slam the door. It's done. I'll put the deck lid on and clean things up and get her ready to rock and roll to his house. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, don't forget to hit the like button. And don't forget your comments. We like your comments. We look forward to hearing from you. We thank you very much for watching.